In this video, we will demonstrate how easy it is to manage your recordings using VoIPTools Recording Manager for 3CX. Once Recording Manager is installed, you can easily log in using your 3CX extension and PIN. This allows Recording Manager to see if you're a manager of an extension group, and if you are, it will give you access to your personal recordings and the recordings of everyone in your extension group. So let's go ahead and log in. Here you can see a list of call recordings. To the left you can see a list of extensions. As you can see, they're not all the same, which tells you that you are a manager of an extension group. To the left you can see how to delete call recordings. You simply select the call recording and hit the X down here. Keep in mind that you cannot permanently delete call recordings from the screen. Let's talk about why. In many industries, companies are required to keep a recording of all phone calls for up to 15 years. As you can imagine, over time many companies will have millions of recordings, which requires massive amounts of storage. With Recording Manager, it will compress the recordings, which reduces file size by nearly half, and it archives them. Archived recordings are different than regular recordings in that they cannot be deleted. This is good if you are mandated to keep recordings of all phone calls for any amount of time. In Recording Manager, you can add notes to call recordings. You can also score call recordings. To do this, hit one of these arrow buttons on the call recording you would like to use. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. To add a note, you simply hit this plus sign. You enter your note, and you hit update. As you can see, it is populated with that note. Here, you can score the call recording. This is good for managers who would like to monitor how well their staff are handling their phone calls. Or if there's an important segment of a phone call that you want to easily find, you can simply add a note to remind yourself that the conversation is here. Here you can see all of the filter options you have. You can filter by extension, caller name, caller number, called number, and date and time. You can also filter calls between two numbers. For example, if we filter extension 102, and caller number by, let's say, 734, you don't have to complete the number, it will show just the calls between extension 102 and that phone number. Another great feature of Recording Manager is the ability to play recordings directly from the web portal. You can also email the recording if you'd like by simply pushing the email recording button, entering in the information and the message, and hit send. If you'd like, you can download the recording from here as well. Over here on the settings screen, you can see how easy it is to manage who has their phone calls automatically recorded. This is a very nice feature for many reasons, including that it isn't easy to do within 3CX. I should mention that there is an enterprise version of Recording Manager. It allows you to manage recordings from multiple 3CX installations in one web portal. Now let's go into the configuration page for Recording Manager. Here we see the Recording Manager settings. Let's go to the SQL tab. On the SQL page, you can import existing recordings that existed before installing the Recording Manager. Pretty simple. In the Email tab is where you authenticate your email server. The Retention tab is where you can create a retention policy, and you can select where to save your archived recordings. We also have the ability to transcribe voicemails. It doesn't work perfectly, but it is an option if you really need it. Thank you for watching this feature video. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 801-642-4655 or email us at sales@voiptools.com.